Okay, so sharp guys, I am done with my makeup that I don't like. I don't know what you guys feel about it. Yo, anyway, we will try again next time. So guys, about the story. So after like we got there to the place where we were resting, so now this cousin starts telling me ati, oh Mikala, unajua venye umehandle your situation back there, it's not mature. And I'm like, hey, na me you dey talk to like that. You just know how drunk people are. Nico like, what have I done? I'm like, okay, what have I done? And he's like, umefanya da 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 da. I didn't like it. You should not have listened to that guy, not the watchman, not the security people. You should not have listened to them. You should have told them that, oh, we're not at fault. Nico like, my brother. Eh? I should have done what? And I'm like, see, mi sikuwa na nyinyi mkiwa huko ndani, so why are you? I didn't know what was going on. And me personally, I'm a calm bitch. I am so calm. Personally, mimi najichwanga, I am so calm. You can you can never make me like step out of my line. I'm like, sasa ulikuwa unataka nifanye aje? Si mmerushwa? Sasa nilikuwa nauliza tutapata aje food. Unajua mimi haja yangu ilikuwa food. So you guys, whatever you did there, I don't even know. Nikamwambia, so Bethe, can you explain to me what happened? He's like, I can't explain to you. Why should I explain to you? Are you my girlfriend? Are you what? And I'm like, sharp. Okay, hold it there. Ha! You said? I beg waiting you don't say. I was resting. And then you came up with this story. So again, how is it my fault? And should you only explain to your girlfriend? Sasa hiyo story ya girlfriend imetoka wapi? And he's like, oh, you know, unajionanga sana. I'm like, boy, you see? Oh my god, at this point I was so pissed off. Lavo, I was so pissed off. So I felt like I would tell this guy, like, said kwa sababu kona gari ama sababu umenileta hapa juu unaona ati, like, excuse you. And then I'm like, homie, tell this your cousin to leave me alone. And she's like, by the way, you're not doing right. Moro unashinda umeingilia Mikala and she was not there. What's up with you? What do you want? And then aka change topic. He's like, oh, you know, lazima tu nimsumbue, you know, I like her, nonsense. And I'm like, see, if this is how you portray your love, I beg, let me go. I no. Level, I can't be associated with that kind of love. How do you mean ati that's how, like, you know, I love her and sijui lazima uchokoze mtu ndio ujue anakupenda sijui nini. Ha! The grace. You dey mad. Are you okay? And then sharp, that argument, I opened the car and I was like, okay, let me. So I get out of the car and then I went outside to get a breather because, yo, man, Labo, I can't handle men. I don't know how to deal with men. I don't know how men reason. I just wanted somewhere I can relax and get myself together as a fine babe, because fine babes don't fine babes don't do that. So I was there outside this number calls me a new number, and I'm like, okay, who's this? I picked the number, and it's like, hey, it's the guy that we met, the quick mart, this branch, da 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 da. You gave me your number, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, okay, hi, how are you? I'm good. Any conversations? And then he's like, are you free this weekend? And I'm like, man, okay. I'm like, no, I'm not free. I have some plans. You have to act like a fine. And I'm like, no, I'm not free. And he's like, okay, so when you're free, tell me, because I want to take you out. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. I will tell you when I'm free. Sharp. I'm like, okay, it's cool. So I stay there for like about 10 minutes, and then I go back to the car. At this time, this boy is like kind of sober, so he can like getting M-Pesa messages. I am getting Jumia updates. Which kind of wahala be this? Like inaweza kuwa a good host. Akigai. I'm pretty, but this makeup is like ugh. Anyway, so we go. It's sasa time. It's around 6:30. And I'm like, okay, by the time we go back to Nairobi, it's around 10:11. So the thing about going home at 5 was a lie. Men lie. Like, why would you lie? So I'm like, okay, let me contact my parents, let them know that I am likely not coming early. So sharp, I did that. Called my mom. I'm like, hey mom, how are you doing? I'm out with da 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 and da 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 da, and we are at this place, and I don't think we can make it before 8. And she's like, okay, sharp, you just be safe. Do you have your keys? And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, I have my keys. And she's like, okay, so you da 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 da. Long story. So yeah, and then so when we were coming back, we took other drinks. Remember, it's December, so we are not being sober for who? Sober for what? So we took other drinks for the road. So we were doing shots on shots. And remember, this guy doesn't want me to sit in the back seat. Anataka nikae hapo. So my homie and his friend wako nyuma, and then me and the cousin tuko mbele. So he's like, you take... So he tells me like, you take 1 shot, you give me 2 shots. And I'm like, Lebo, I'm not ready to die. So these 2 shots and you're driving, it don't make sense. And he's like, okay, so if you don't want my deal, so I take 1 shot, you take 2 shots. And I'm like, okay. You want to challenge who? Challenge moi. For what? For why? And I'm like, okay, no problem, sharp. I take 2, you take 1. So we are shots. And remember, I'm a smart girl. I don't want me take 2 shots. How? Where? For why? So that I can prove what. So what I was doing, I was taking the shots, the tumbler shot, and then naika chaser, add to 3/4, and then I add 1/4 of the drink twice. So hakuwa naona, I see he was focusing on the road. So that is how I was like taking my 2 shots. And for him, I was doing a half of the drink and a half of water. So he was taking that because like, I don't want to die. No, not at this tender age. I beg, please. So yeah, we did that, and then we arrived at a place where at a petrol station. The fuck. We arrived at a petrol station and we decided to like buy fuel because we were running low. Yeah. Hey. Le. So we bought the fuel. Sober AFS. And so I'm like, okay, you take the road, let you just take the wheels, let me hop back. And he's like, no, hakuna mali unaenda. And I'm like, really, nigga? Really? Is this what we are doing? And he's like, oh, yeah, what do you think you're doing? It's exactly what you think we're doing. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, okay, so you'll sit as the passenger princess and I'll be driving. And I'm like, cool. So I am so mad. I don't want to even talk to anyone. I'm like, okay. I sat there, akaendesha gari. I was not talking to none of them. Because at this point, I am so fed up. I just want to go home, please. And then, god damn. So we go until ilikuwa sijui past Nakuru to, I don't know, Elementaita. I'm not sure, but they're about like you could see Elementaita. So he was like having a project there, and I'm like, okay. So after the project, we went out, had some lunch, nyama choma, obviously, because duh, what is sold there? It's just that. So tukaenda, and then what happened? And then like yo, people are getting M-Pesa confirmation. Okay, so we like fuel the car, and when we're fueling, so this person who's supposed to pay the fuel this time round is this guy behind. And remember, see, we have our own drinks and they have their own drinks, but it's the same drink, but everyone has their bottle and their chasers and whatever. So this guy, he's passed out, like he's gone for real. And I'm like, okay, so what are we going to do? Because it seems like this guy cannot access his phone. I'm like, homie, see, you just try wake him up and then like you communicate, alipe, we talking. So you know how dealing with drunk bastards can be. You're their bastards because what I went through because of them. I don't even talk to none of them today. If you see this vlog, you have to apologize to me. So yeah, my hobby day that didn't work. So we so tukaambiwa nikaambia mtu wa petrol station, let us park here mbele and we sort out the bill. And he's like, okay, cool, sharp. So tukapeleka hapo mbele kidogo. Like they think like tutatoroka na pesa ya mafuta 3,000 for what? So tukaeka hapo mbele. And I'm like telling this cousin, so just sort and then you'll sort it out as boys atakuregeshea. And he's like, no, I can't do that because my bank excuses, silly excuses that don't make sense. And I'm like, okay, sharp, okay. So homie, how much do you have? And she's like, oh, I'm on 0. And the money that I had was my hair man that my daddy gave me. And I was like, okay. So with me, I really don't have a lot. So I guess I'll pay half, and then you would just lay half, the cousin now. And he's like, no, I don't have money, I don't have what. And I'm like, so how do you expect us to live here? And he's like, see, you sort it out. And I'm like, I beg, mister. Eh? You say? Me, sort out. Did I call myself here? No. Did I beg you to bring me here? No. Was I in your plans of buying fuel? No. Did you communicate that there was supposed to be a split something? No. And then me personally, I'm offering to pay a half, and then you're saying I should sort the bill. As what? As what? Hmm? Am I your mother? I beg, come out. Please clear road. I was saying that in my brain, though. In my brain, though. Hey, please do not mistake me. Hey. So I'm like, okay, sharp. I'm like, I know. I'm like, no. It doesn't work like that. No. I can't. And then he's like, okay, sharp. Cool. So what you're going to do, Saketi hapa, this guy wakes up, and I'm like, okay. You go low, I go to the hell. So I'm like, okay, sharp, cool. If that's what you want, if that's how you think, cool. So we stayed there for around an hour or two, and obviously in a petrol station there kuna supermarkets, nini, eateries, at cafe, what. So I decided to go to the washrooms. So I went to the washroom. I bought some gum so that I can be busy. I keep myself busy because I cannot stay in the same car as this cousin, because the way he's thinking, he's disgusting me. I swear. Mi venye alikuwa nafikiria ilikuwa inani disgust, and I'm like, yo. Oh, I just wonder for these girls, small girls that are fighting for you. For what? For why? And this is how you think, and you want, hey, level. I was like, okay, cool. Like, I will not be associated by people who think like this. So okay, he's like, so this guy, mimi niko hapo tu, okay, I'm like, yo, you have to pay the bills. And he's like, oh shit, okay, I'm so sorry, I forgot, I slept, I wasn't drinking water, I was drinking, I'm like, okay, save all that, just clear the bill so that you can go. He's like, okay, sharp, let me clear. I can clear. And then he's like, oh, you guys, we only have one drink, why don't you add another drink, a soft drink, so that everybody can have fun. And I'm like, level, our drink is not even half gone, you want to add another drink? And he's like, yeah, am I using your money? I'm like, sharp, okay, you do what you want, because it's your money, you do what you want. They went into the liquor store, they bought some, what's this thing called? They bought whiskey and wine. And they came in and they're like, Mikala, shika hii. They give me the wine and I'm like, okay, cool. And then the guy akabaki na whiskey. It was, I don't know, the Black Label, John Walker. Yona mtembezi huyo ndio alikuwa wamemnunua. Sasa we decided to go. So we went. We drove off, alafu Same drill, take 2 shots, I take 1. So here's where now I fucked up. So I decided, let me not take this other drink, let me take the wine. And my cue, I had already been taking this thing, so I'm a little bit tipsy. Like, okay, level. I started drinking this wine. Hey, big mistake, oh. Hey, I don't fuck up. So I'm like, okay, this wine is not that strong, so I can naweza chukua tumbler kubwa, not the short ninyo. Naweza chukua hii kubwa nikange nayo short. And then hey, the devil is a lie. So nikajaza hiyo tumbler, this size tumbler, I guess that size, nikajaza with wine. So me, I'm there sipping. What you doing? Where you at? Now you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a room. Level, I was so drunk. By the time I'm done with that 1 cup, I am so drunk. So this time, it's I don't know, 12. It's midnight. I'm like, okay, I wanna go home. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I want to go home. And they're like, we are in Karen, so let's go and sleep to this boy's house, and then we go home the following day. And I'm like, are you mad? Do you not hear me say I want to go to my parents' house? I'm like, okay, sharp, drop me here, let me go. I want to go home. And he's like, you drunk, Mikala. Please let us go to this boy's place. Tutaninyo asubuhi. Nitakurudisha home early in the morning. And I'm like, no, I wanna go home. I'm like, no, I want to go home. And they're like, seriously? Yeah, I'm serious. I want to go home. I want to go to my parents' home. I want to go home. I don't want to stay here. They're like, okay, sharp, you take a bolt and go home. And I'm like, okay, can you give me my phone? And he's like, no. What you're going to do, you'll get out of this car and go ask around for people who are going for Uber Bolt. And I'm like, are you mad? So me, I go out and I have a phone that I can request with an Uber. So you want me to go ndo niende nikauliwe, si ndio? He's like, no, and remember, I'm drunk. And when I'm drunk, I'm drama, baby. So I'm like, okay. So that was your plan. So you want me to go and get killed, eh? Do you know I'm the only daughter? Do you know I'm the first daughter? Do you know I'm the first granddaughter? Eh? Hey! You did Grace, you damn. Are you okay? Are you okay? And he's like, no, Mikala, you're being dramatic. I'm like, okay. So what do you want? He's like, as I was saying, we go to this guy's house and then into our job casual. And I'm like, as I was also saying, no, I want to go home to my parents' house where I can sleep without anybody bothering me. And he's like, Mikala, you think I want to bother you? You think artist you what? And I'm like, it dey pain you. Oga, it dey pain you. Eh? Okay, me, I want to go home. And he's like, so you listen to me, listen carefully, eh? You're not going anywhere. And I'm like, boss, you listen and listen to me well. You also are not going anywhere. I'm like, it's either we go, you take me to my parents' house, or we're sleeping here. And guess what? We slept in the car till morning. Hey! I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, it is what it is. Please don't bring me that thing. Was saying that let's go to this guy's house to do what? For what? Oh, we slept in that cat hill in the morning, and then we went to a B&B, and then we like took some shower, and then we bought some clothes which we changed into after. And then this cousin's like, I came color when him Nico, like, what did I do? I'm like, what did I do? Unaniekele, what did I do? The back of my mind, I know, yeah, that's what I did, because I'm 2 steps forward. And then you guys don't judge me, like, that's how I felt. I didn't want to go to this guy's house, bro. Me nakwanga, I just felt like I can't. Why should I go palimisi jui for what? Nata sijui huyu beshte yake. So okay, sharp. So he took me finally to my parents' house the following day, and from that day I said, I will never, say it after me, I will never, ever, 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 ever hang out with them again, because this a part that I've cut out. We almost died in a car accident because they were drunk. What the fuck? Why would you drink and you driving? Are you okay? Are you normal? Please, come on, get out. Anyway, so that's my story. I don't know if itakuwa peke yake ama I'll put it as a vlog, but now I have to get ready. Let me wipe off this makeup because I don't like going outside with makeup in the sun so that it can melt. No, I beg. I love myself. So I'm going to wash out this makeup and then do the lips, and the lips only. And then I'm going for a job interview. Hopefully I get it because yeah. So if you have watched until here, please like this video and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Mikala is vibes. Okay? Thank you.